So today's video is from an abandoned antique store. I really have never explored a spot quite like this, simply because of all the stuff that was left behind inside of the antique store. It's so much stuff left behind, and it was all there. And the story of it is actually pretty wild in itself. The owner actually passed away and died suddenly and unexpectedly, therefore leaving the property vacant. And I guess there's some family that did come by to check on it and still comes by to check on it, but I believe they might be like from out of state or something, or pretty far away. So they weren't able to keep a close eye on it probably as much as they would have liked to. Finding the antique store was just a drive-by. Driving by on a road trip and passing by it and saying, oh look, that looks like an abandoned store, and pulling over and checking it out. Lo and behold, that's how we actually found the antique store. And when we first found it, it was actually a few years ago, 2018, maybe 2019, somewhere around there. And at that time, everything in the antique store was so pristine. There was cobwebs and dust and some, belongings and antiques and stuff scattered about, but there was no vandalism. Unfortunately, in recent months, people started finding out about the antique store, and it got looted and vandalized pretty badly the last time I was in there. Recording the video, actually. I was blown away by some of it, and you can hear some of that as I'm recording and exploring and doing the video. Some of it just blows me away that they had actually smashed some of the display cases and stolen some of the things like the vintage Playboys. So you can see a lot of the stuff is still in this place. That's what makes this place so cool. Everything from old antiques to photos to chairs to glassware to magazines and books and lamps. Just amazing stuff. I'll show you the house we came from. It's pretty destroyed. See, you can see. Definitely not much in there. But down here, it's cool. Look at E.T. storybook. Fisher Price nursery monitor. Old school. If we go over here, you can see stuffed animals over here in the corner. Interesting. Signage, mirrors, glassware again. These wicker baskets. Old school fishing pole. Over here you have even more. Super cool old photos. William Penn. You can see the cobwebs in some of this. You might not be able to really see it on the camera per se, but definitely see it in person. You got some purses hanging up. I get a discount on that one for that stain. I'd rock that watch too, by the way. See, this is the vandalism I was talking about earlier. This was not like this until recently, and it's just so sad to see this. I don't like to see any type of vandalism at all. See, they broke the mirror there. See, more vandalism. Jailbird. Every single shelf has something on it, it seems. Just about every shelf. More glassware. Toy cars and stuff. Look at that. Still has price tags even on some of the stuff. Like every one of these. Pretty cool. Here's an old record player. Let's get some right there. Pretty cool. Definitely vintage, you know. Some album vinyl down there. Matching lamps there. That's cool. Picture there. There's like stuff still on the wall, clothing items. These look like little postcards. Pictures and frames. Barbies in a bag. More stuff. Some fake flowers. Look at that camera. Fake camera. Or just so old. If you come in here, old saws, polo shirts, sketches. Pretty cool. Come over here. This is cool. Old Coca-Cola bottles. Super cool. Alright, so this room is really cool too. Check it out. You got Sing Along Baby. Still in the box. Box has been ripped open, but Baby's still in good condition anyway. This old sprayer. Garden Club sprayer. And then this shelving unit back here in the corner. And then all these pictures and frames and stuff up on the wall still. More purses. Sorry about the light reflecting. I know it makes it harder to see the photos. But it's so dark in here that you have to have the light. Clock. Like a towel box. That's interesting. And then all of those Popular Mechanic books and magazines. Cool. More up through here. And through here. There's the purses again. This is cool. This is books, just paperbacks and novels and stuff. World Almanac. Ye Old Dutch Cookbook. Same with this one. The shelving unit is pretty much the same. This looks like novels and more paperback stuff. Classic here. Story of Buffalo Bill. Cujo. Looks like some jewelry. Necklaces maybe. Looks like somebody was making them like they're homemade. A bunch of vinyl in here. You can see clearly that there's a lot of vinyl back here too. Just amazing, right? Spiffy. Spiffy. looks like a National Enquirer or something like that. Everywhere you look. Again with the vinyl over there, and then over here we have some dolls. Creepy dolls. And again, old Coke bottles. Whoa, girl, you're creepy. That one's creepy. That's a cool portrait, though. Glassware again. Maybe some possible porcelain. Pretty cool. Old ship. Alright, so and then we make our way back out here to where the vandalism was. You can clearly see this was a bedroom, so it was like made up, kind of like a showroom. With the antiques would be on display and everything and set up, but vandals came in and wrecked it and broke stuff and destroyed everything, unfortunately. We don't support vandalism. This is cool though. Old school. Old photos, old lunchbox. Even a lamp. Pretty cool. Look at that. That's cool. Hand on it. All these little mini. Now, if that would have been a Pistons one, I would have gripped it. Look at this. It's everywhere. It's one of the most unique things about this place. It's just all of the things that were left in here. So this side actually has some VHS tapes and more figurines and porcelain and glass. Wow, that shelf is sagging. It's about to give out. And there's those VHS tapes amongst the books. Braveheart, Green Mile, Titanic. Classics. Canary Training. Just amazing. Even on these tables, they have things laid out on display for people to see. The Good Book here. Some other stuff. Toy trucks and cars. This is all just looks like cups and tea stuff. Little plates. Teacups. Probably not worth a ton either. Lots of that. Lots of them down here too. So, it was cool. Look at these lamps. All too. Definitely a lot of portraits in here too. That's one of those ones where wherever you're at in the room, she's staring at you. It's creepy. She's staring at me. She's still staring at me. Oh, wow. I love it. This is probably sisters or something like that. All the children, maybe. Look at all the little mouse droppings and turds on there from the mice. Pretty cool, huh? There he is. Oh, here you go. You can maybe see some of the spider webs on here. Yeah, look at that. Connecting from this picture here, two people to the lamp. And when I first came into this place a few years back, there was a bunch of Playboys over here, vintage old Playboys, and somebody took them. These white racks used to hold them. So somebody took all the vintage Playboys. Some perv. Oh, these portraits. Somebody's dog. These old dolls, creepy dolls. Creepy TV dollhouse. More stuff on the table. These wicker benches and everything. So you can see another pan from this area over here. I'll show you. So you can see how it's kind of set up. Like these little stations and whatnot. Okay. That's cool. Cool old big sign there. I mean, stuff like this might be worth a little more. Or even this vintage cabinet piece. Look at this thing. Oh, amazing. Wow, that's cool. That's old. Huh. Candlesticks, clothing, little armoire type thing here. Navy outfit. Sailor Navy. Again, more, not sure what that is. Some New York Mets. Old school model car. Pretty much anything you can think of is in this place. I mean, it's crazy. This looks like a 72 Nova. Alright, and then over here we got more books. Poison ivy lotion. Now that's cool. Oh, this old energy spot remover. Wow, mini shot glasses. It's crazy. Not sure about that either, but you see some more figurines and whatnot. Pairs of twin swans. A nice vase. No. It's actually a lampshade. Or a lamp. Keys. Not too much over here, really. Radio tubes.